Folks, Christmas has come early for me this year. The reason is Mr. Pibb is now widely available. They've come back, they've rebranded, they're advertising the fact that they're making a big deal of the fact that they've rebranded. It's a new look. I think the caffeine amount is also increased. None of this matters. I don't care about any of this. What I care about is the fact that I am a longtime Pibb fan, but the problem is I haven't been able to get it. I don't know if it was regional. I was able to find it in St. Louis. I was able to find it, at a couple, like there were at a random movie theater or at a random Habit Burger. Weirdly, a couple of Habit Burgers in California that I went to had Pibb Extra, as it was known, in their machines. But I wasn't able to just get a can of Pibb Extra, let alone Pibb Zero Sugar. That was impossible to get in most places, except for a couple of cities I was able to find it. But now rebranding, I've been seeing ads everywhere. They're really hyping up Mr. Pibb, which, first of all, let's address that. Mr. Pibb. Now they've switched from Pibb Extra, because I think it was Mr. Pibb back in the day. Then it was Pibb Extra. Now they're going back to Mr. Pibb. Now, I hate to even, entertain the thought, but part of me wonders whether this is some kind of, I hope this isn't some kind of culture war thing. I know that happened with Potato Head. But I'm not even going to entertain the thought. I don't care. We're calling it Mr. Pibb now. Let's take a second and talk about the new look. I will say I don't hate it. I don't hate the look. Everybody's talking about the modernization, the minimal designs. They're taking all these designs, trying to make them more minimalistic in ways that are really ugly and really are going to be really dated in the future. I generally agree, but I think the approach that they've taken with this isn't that bad. I still prefer the Pibb Extra design. I do think that was better. But this isn't too bad. The lettering is a little bit more simplified. And the background, instead of looking like a 90s Mario lava level disaster, now it's got like these kind of jagged stripes. I don't hate it. This is fine. This is okay. There are other, modernized kind of minimalist designs that I do dislike. The SanDisk one is the worst one in my opinion. But this I'm fine with, mostly because now I can get Mr. Pibb. That's all I care about. Now, I recently had some. I got a box of cherry. I think it was Cherry Coke Zero Sugar. I don't think it was Diet Cherry Coke. I don't even know which one is more widely available. Whichever. It was one of the two. And I hated it. It was disgusting. So part of me is a little bit worried that I might be too old. I think I might be too old to enjoy a cherry cola. So I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to like this. But historically, I've loved this. Usually when I have it, it's the full sugar version because that's the only one that they have. So I'm curious to try Zero Sugar. I know I've had it once or twice in the past, but to summarize, historically I've loved Mr. Pibb. I'm very excited that this is here because I like it. I've in the past preferred it over Dr. Pepper. I'm excited. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Nothing like a cherry cola, thank goodness. Nothing like cherry Coke. Hate cherry Coke. And, you know, it's very similar to Dr. Pepper. It's very similar to Dr. Pepper. That being said, these days I'm a zero sugar or diet soda drinker. And I've been disappointed by Diet Dr. Pepper. And honestly, and Dr. Pepper is zero sugar. I think they're slightly different. Um, I've been kind of disappointed. There's, it's missing some of the flavor. It's missing that kind of like brown, sugary, kind of spicy cola kind of thing going on. This does not skimp out on that at all. You can tell that it's zero sugar. You can tell that it doesn't have real sugar. And you know, I don't know. That's a bummer. Like it's not ideal. Ideally, we would just be drinking full sugar sodas all the time. That would be wonderful. But for a zero sugar soda, this is fantastic. The you know, the flavor still, it feels like that kind of, you know, kind of deeper flavor that you get from a Dr. Pepper kind of drink. Like it's all there. And the cherry is not too strong. That's the thing about a cherry cola, is the cherry flavor is often way too strong. The cherry flavor here is not taking over, but it's strong enough that you can identify it, you know? Yeah. This is far superior, I would say, than a Diet Dr. Pepper. This is great. I'm curious. Hang on, let me see what the sweetener is. Okay, carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, aspartame. It's aspartame. Okay, because Diet Coke is aspartame. I don't know what Coke Zero Sugar is. I know they made a big deal out of that being a different thing. Well, whatever they're doing, it's great. Worked great. Yeah. Fantastic. Great. Mr. Pibb. Successful rebrand. Not, you know, not better than the original in terms of appearance. But flavor-wise is fantastic. And a great zero sugar soda. This is great. 9 out of 10. Fantastic job. I'm very happy about this. And I hate the SanDisk redesign.